Hey everyone, Terry Alternative Decor here again. Today we were going to be making some eggplant parmesan, but unfortunately, gross. So not sure if I'm going to get enough eggplant to actually fire up the frying pan. So, but I figured, well, I can at least show you how we get her started. This I love. Thank you, Judy. I still love my favorite Christmas gift. I've had it for what, 5-6 years? So anywho, I always like to peel them, and you want them sliced not too thick, and then we're gonna bread them and fry them up, because when you make eggplant parmesan, and my Italian peeps know this, we don't want musha mush. No. We want, nasty. We want them nice and firm and maybe just a little crisp. So, we're gonna see, I don't know if it's gonna be worth, we'll find out. But anywho, I'll let you know what we come up with if I have enough to do anything further. So, see you later. Bye. Hey everybody, it's me again, Terry Alternative Decor. So I don't know if many of you saw the earlier video that I posted. We had a little issue with the eggplant. As I was slicing them, they were all rotten. So I called Jim and told him, he said, bag it up and get my receipt, I'm taking it back. So I'm sure he ran in there with the evil Italian eye and they were like, give him what he wants, get him out of here. So anywho, but also I think it was last week I posted that I started a new batch of hooch. Well, I think it's fermented enough. So, don't mock me. It is 4:02 here. We're going to give it a taste drive. So, cause, cooking is always so much more fun when you got a drink. So we're gonna see how the apples fared. Perfect. Okay. So for those of you that didn't see the earlier video I put up, I was showing you how I do eggplant parmesan. So if you don't have a mandolin, you need one. This is a knuckle saver. So, anywho, I washed them, then I peeled them, and then I washed them again before we slice. So, this just makes it so much easier, and you get a nice thin, which is what you want, because then we're gonna bread it and fry it up. And then you layer it in your pan when you're making your casserole with cheese and sauce. So, I'm very high-tech savvy, so bear with me. We're going to take our cocktail and we're going outside, because those of you who know me know I'm too OCD to fry in the house. So, we are getting ready so we dip the eggplant slices in the egg, and it's just eggs and salt and pepper. This is half flour and half breadcrumbs. Now my mother always just used flour. My mother-in-law, I think, used breadcrumbs. But so my Italian peeps out there, if you remember what Lulu did, let me know, because I'm doing a combo. So, all right, and let me set this here and pray it doesn't fall. So, some of these are, oh, that's a good one. Okay, so you want them a little brown on them, and then I layer them in between paper towel to soak up any excess oil. And they're not ready to turn yet. That one is. So this is what we're having for Easter dinner. Being it's just the two of us here in the house. And little Jimmy likes to put the casserole together. So we'll either do that tonight or maybe tomorrow, and that's easy. It's just layering cheese and sauce. But there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I don't want eggplant. Oh, that's gross." If you haven't tried this, you should, because that will change your mind. This is, I could eat eggplant 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love eggplant. So, we're getting pretty good here. Let me put another layer of paper towel. Hey everybody, Terry Alternative Decor again, and today I have allowed little Jimmy Saraceno into my kitchen because he likes to put the eggplant Parmesan casserole together. And some of you saw the video the other day of me frying, and you've been asking, what happened to the Parmesan? Well, I said that it was going to be our Easter dinner, and we didn't want to put it together too soon. So while he's showing you how to put the casserole together, I'm going to be taking all the extras, and we store them in freezer bags with paper towel in between each layer. And we have stored these in up to 8 months. We found a pack and we were like, oh my God, this is 8 months old. Surprise, it tasted as fresh as anything. So we know that they do last a long time. And then of course we put the dates on the back. So
this is a big secret because you could be making eggplant Parmesan all year, and that's why I buy 5 or 6 at a time. You just fry once and you freeze them per casserole, and you have instant dinners. And watch how easy this is. It's a family recipe. Mama Louise used to always make it. It was her big request, and it's very simple. Make sure you take your casserole, glass casserole pan, 13 by 9 by 2. Make sure you spray it with your favorite non-stick olive oil or canola oil. You get your favorite sauce. Homemade is always the best. Terry has to start every episode with a cocktail.
Life is better with alcohol.
And I have to stay sober for this. So after you've sprayed your casserole pan, you want to put some of your favorite sauce in there and just layer the bottom with your sauce. That's how you always start, just the way Mama used to make it. And then you start layering your eggplant slices. We've kept them refrigerated, so they're just beautifully, nicely done. You want to use the larger slices, because the tinier slices, they just happen. You put them along the top or fill in little spaces so that it's constant eggplant.
What he doesn't know is most of those little ones I eat while I'm frying them, so he never even sees them anyway.
And it's so good. Just the smell of it, nothing like an Italian kitchen, folks.
We need smell-o-vision. We'll be rich if we can figure it out.
So here we go. We've got our first layer down. Just putting it a little closer.
Mamma mia, that's a beautiful casserole.
With all those little holes in the middle, now we put the smaller pieces of eggplant instead of scraps. So they're 50-cent size. Just if you could vision.
50 Cent. I love his music.
And then you fill them in like so. So you get a lot of eggplant, and there you go. Now, after you've done that, throw in a little Italian seasoning. Just a little, you don't want to overpower. Some people do this and some people don't. Then you take your shredded or grated cheese, just throw a little on top. You can't have too much cheese in an Italian kitchen.
I like me some cheese.
Nice and even. And this is the best part, the mozzarella. In the old-fashioned days, they sliced the mozzarella to put it on top. These days, you want to use your shredded. It melts beautifully. You want to cover your whole layer. If you go to a restaurant, they do not do it this way because...
Well, not all.
This is the authentic way, and some people don't put mozzarella in between, but this is your secret weapon. Now, you've done that. Now you're ready for another light layer of sauce. You spoon it on nicely. Not heavy. You don't completely cover it, because when it bakes, it will cover itself. And you're just doing that lightly. Again, with your favorite sauce. Homemade. Or if you have to cheat, it's okay. No one's going to know if you don't tell them. So there you have your first layer. Now, then you want to begin your second layer so that it's a really good entree. You don't want to have one layer. So just layer again. Repeat your first steps. And you cover the bottom layer with your eggplant slices. See how we kept the eggplant layered in between paper towels, and that absorbed all the grease. Now that we've done that,
I win! I finished first! There's about 30 slices in here. That makes a good-sized casserole.
like one of these, and then we fill in the holes again with the small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I win, I get the prize.
5, 6. And then we repeat our steps. A little Italian seasoning, even though it's already been cooked with it. Your shredded or fresh grated Parmesan cheese. You always have to have a little bit more zip. And then your wonderful layer of mozzarella.
Mozzarella!
And we ain't done yet. Now, for many people, that's a perfect casserole. Once you top it with your layer of sauce. So for your meal, you can do a double layer if you think that's enough for your family. Or if you want to really get them crazy, make a triple layer.
Whoa, that's crazy.
And it's great. And then once you are finished here, you're going to want to cover it with aluminum foil. When it's fresh like this is so amazing. There you go. We cover with aluminum foil and bake it in your oven, 350, for about 30 to 40 minutes. You'll hear it bubbling, and you're just ready to slice it and just devour it in seconds. Eggplant Parmesan is one of the best things you'll ever eat. And if you're not a fan of eggplants, I can tell you when you eat this, it tastes like pizza.
You will be. Yeah.
Tastes like pizza. That's what my mom always said. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Happy cooking. And just wait till you get the smell of it baking in your oven. Thank you. God bless.
Later.
Have fun. Yummy.